Oh, good evening. I don't know what's going on with this grainy video or resolution, rather. It is what it is. I came on here today to speak about intentionality and why it is important to be grounded in a firm intention when you do something. And so, um, today was my first day back to work, and it was a beautiful eye-opening experience for me, especially considering that um, I decided to recommit my life to myself and to Christ in a way that I know many are not going to understand. And quite frankly, I don't care. My relationship with God is my relationship with God. And I brought up the topic of intentionality because when you finally commit to changing your life and you finally commit to yourself and not anyone else, your intentions need to align, meaning you need to move with intention. And I say this because today I went back to work and I'm typically a bubbly, happy go lucky person and good morning, and I'm always helping and things of that nature. Like I'm always extending myself beyond where is necessary. Let's just call it what it is. I extend myself beyond necessary, and I'm tired of doing it. It doesn't mean that I don't want to help. It doesn't mean that I don't want to, continue to have that humanitarian type of personality or energy, anything of that nature. It means that I am intentionally learning to focus on myself and pour my energy back into me. All the energy that I pour out into others, I deserve that same energy too. So if no one's going to give it to me, I have to be intentional to give it to myself. So I want to talk about intentionality because it is important to have a firm foundation in who and what you are and who and what you are becoming as a human being or person. And in being intentional, it is setting a boundary and a standard and a level of expectation for yourself, not for those around you. People are going to treat you according to how you treat yourself and the boundaries and standards that you put in place for yourself. And that also challenges you to stand in your intention and stand in your intentionality. And that means to stand in your power, stand in your grace. Do not shrink, do not shrivel, do not dim. And that's difficult. It's difficult because where I am in my journey, my discernment is on a new level. And I've always been this type of person with people, places, and things. Who you surround yourself with is who you will become a part of. And sometimes we are in environments where we cannot control where we are. We have to be there, like i.e., work, school, um, the doctor's office. Sometimes we're in environments that we cannot control. We have to actually physically be there. So when you're in that environment, be in that environment with intention. Intention means setting a goal for yourself in terms of how you want to show up for you and not let anyone alter or stop you from being you, despite how they feel about you being you. So when I when I talk about this or while I talk about this, I want to focus on what it means to have a strong intention. It's a lot of discipline. It's obedience. And it's reparenting and reprogramming yourself. It's recognizing where you are not showing up for you and making the conscious decision to do so, and not allow anybody to make you feel any kind of way about it. And I choose now to move with intention. I choose to stand in integrity. If I say I don't want to talk about that person or gossip, I don't want to do it. And when you move in intention, you say, you know what, this is not what I want to do. I want to move with intention. I want to move with integrity. I don't want to gossip anymore. Anytime you find yourself in that environment or around those individuals or people that do it, remove yourself. Make the changes. Moving with intention is action, it's faith in action. It's trusting and believing and knowing that when you remove yourself and move yourself in the direction or in the energy that you want to maintain, you will attract who you actually are outside of you. You're going to have haters. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have gossip mongers. You're going to have pornographers, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have people around you that are not going to like the changes that you're making. Being intentional means standing out. Being intentional means being the black sheep. Being intentional means focusing on you, staying in your lane, doing you regardless of what anybody else has to say about it. For lack of a better term, F their opinion. Because their opinion doesn't matter. Everybody has an opinion, just like they have a butthole. And that's just what it is. I don't have to agree to your opinion of me. I had to move with my intention and my intention. And an intention is important because it is the determining factor as to who you are and how you show up and present yourself, how you react, how you respond, how you speak, how you think, how you eat. It is a lifestyle change. It's not just saying it and not doing it, it's living it. And so I've made the conscious decision to move and live in intentionality, meaning holding myself accountable for my actions. I'm not perfect. None of us are. I've come from a long line of mistakes. We all do. Being intentional means recognizing those mistakes, recognizing those areas where I fell short or where I fell short, recognizing where I didn't show up for myself and making the conscious decision to do so. Meaning I'm committing myself to myself. I'm committing myself to the boundaries and standards in which I'm saying. I'm not just saying it, I'm actually doing it. I'm living it. I'm moving in it. And I'm moving in it despite what anybody says. And see, I'm a very empathic person. I'm a very empathetic person. I feel a lot of energy all the time. I feel people's feelings. I sometimes can feel their energy, their thoughts. So you can tell when somebody don't like you. You can tell when somebody's talking about you. You can feel it if you're in tune with you. And being intentional is you being in tune and in touch with you. So with this intention, with this directive, this direction, this vibrational frequency, this energy that I want to maintain, this energy that I'm seeking to hold, my energy, the space that I'm holding for my energy, my intention is to move in light, love, and positive energy at all times. My intention is to respect myself at all times. My intention is to speak life over people at all times. My intention is to not use profanity, and I'm working on that because, baby, people that know me know my mouth is a potty mouth. I'm just keeping it a bean. Intention is setting the goal and fighting to reach it, moving to reach it. And even though you might make mistakes and you might mess up and you might fall off, get back on. Keep moving. Don't beat yourself up. Hold yourself accountable. Okay, yeah, I did mess up. This is what I did. This is what I should have done. Let me correct it so I can get back in alignment with me and I can move in my intention. I can move in my purpose. Your intention is your purpose, it's your drive for why you are doing what you are doing in this earth, on this planet, in your life. Intention is you showing up for yourself and holding space for yourself, despite what anybody else has to say. And it's weird and it's awkward and it can be extremely uncomfortable and you're going to have levels of vulnerability that you're not used to having. Vulnerability is strength though. Not many people show up for themselves. I witnessed that today. A lot of people shrinking to fit into a space when it's nothing but space around you. What? Why am I going to shrink or dim my light or dim myself because you're uncomfortable? Those are your feelings. Deal with it. Why should I have to disregard my personal feelings about myself because it makes you uncomfortable? That don't even make sense. And I'm not saying be disrespectful to the person around you. Of course, like by no means in any shape, form, or fashion. Please don't misunderstand me. Being intentional means showing up for you, meaning be you. You were divinely created to be you. So be you and be the best possible version of you, regardless of how people may feel or how people may treat you. People are not going to understand why you're moving the way you're moving, and people are going to pass judgment on the way you move. Nobody wants to see anybody doing better than them, or nobody wants to see somebody doing something different. But that's what we were designed to do. Be different. I'm not you, you're not me. We're not the same. Like God gave you your God given right to be designed the way you was designed, programmed the way you was programmed, to have the DNA structure and makeup and genetics that you were given to be you, and He gave me mine. So I'm choosing to walk in my lane. I'm choosing to be intentional, purposeful in my journey, and I encourage others to do the same. Nobody is going to understand it at first. Oh, she acting funny. Oh, she being different. Oh, she thinks she better than them. Oh, she thinks she better than us because she. Who cares? Friend, keep your mouth off me. Keep your mouth off me. If you don't have any light, love, positive, keep your mouth off me. And those of you that talk, that's another thing. It's none of your business what nobody say about you. They can talk about you all they want to. They can. It's none of your business what they say. It's how you move in the midst of it. Yeah, that's the lesson right there. Boom. That's a mic drop. It's how you move in the midst of it. That's your intentionality. Because today I felt it was so weird. I felt so many just emotions of this and and oh here she go. Like it was a lot of that going on today. And I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna show up for me. I'm still gonna hold space for me. I'm still gonna move different. And intentionality means you're changing people, places, and things. Intentionality means that you are showing up for yourself and you're moving in your purpose despite what anybody say or how they feel about it. What they say and their feelings are theirs to own. You don't even have to acknowledge it. Don't lower your vibration for it. I did that today and it was not easy. And this new cycle, it's not easy showing up for yourself. it's not always easy. A lot of people can't do it. A lot of people don't like it. And they be like, why she acting like that? Why she gotta be so extra? Why she gotta be so flamboyant? Why she standing out? What's different about you? It's something different about you. Oh, she talking like this now. Oh, she acting like that now. Oh, okay, whatever. Friend, I don't owe you nothing. Understand that. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe it to yourself. Owe it to yourself. You want to prove something to somebody, prove it to yourself. Prove to yourself who you really honestly are. Prove to yourself. Hold yourself to a high regard and move according to it. Don't let nobody else make you shrink or dim your light or tone down your energy and your essence because they can't handle it. That's not your problem. Stop picking up things that don't belong to you. And I'm not doing that anymore. And I already know for a fact that I'm gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. But quite frankly, I don't care anymore. It's time. It's time to ruffle some feathers. It's time to wake you up to your own consciousness. It's time to stay in your lane. It's time to be abundant. It's time to be focused. It's time to truly be you. You are divinely created to be you. So be the best possible version of you can possibly be with intentionality, with purpose, with grace, with mercy. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Do what you're saying and what you say you're going to do. Your words have power. So when you're speaking, speak life over yourself. And be true to what you say. Do what you say you was going to do. If you say, "Hey, I'm going to help you out with this," actually do it. If you say, "Hey, you know what? I don't wish to be a part of that," remove yourself. And actions speak louder than words. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. You can just let your energy speak for itself. So let it do that. And be the best possible version of yourself you can possibly be. Move with intentionality. Move with purpose. Affirm yourself. Affirm your energy. It's okay. It's okay. And so I leave you with this message. I pray that it touches you in your heart, your mind, and your soul. I pray that it makes perfect sense. And if I have to add more, I will add more. But that was what was laid on my heart this evening. And I just felt like I needed to get that out and share it because it can help somebody. It's not easy to it's not easy to stand your ground and walk in your favor. But it's time to be intentional. It's time to take back your inheritance. We were not born to be slaves. And we have been at war for years. It's time to stand up and fight. And fighting doesn't mean physically fist fighting. Fighting means standing up for your purpose, standing up for yourself, speaking out, rectifying what's wrong. It's okay. Be the whistleblower. Be the shot caller. Be the one that stands out from the crowd. Be the black sheep. Cause I was, and I am, and I don't give a flying Batman about it. I love who I am becoming. I love who I am, but I love who I'm becoming. And I'm embracing it. And I'm telling you, it's new and it's an eye opener. And I'm seeing things, I'm seeing people, places, and things that are different. And I'm embracing it. And I see now who's gonna ride with me and who not. And I don't give a I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I don't care. And this new season, you're going to lose people. When God moves you to the next season of your life, everybody not going. Be okay with them people not going with you. Be okay with them friends that's not going to be able to travel along with you. Let that shit go. It's dead weight. Why would I want to carry around an individual that gossips, that curses, that's a whoremonger, excuse me, that's a backbiter, that's an Indian giver? Why would I want to carry that around with me? We have all been guilty of all those things. Hypocrisy, jealousy, deceit, guilt, hurt, shame. We have all been guilty of it, of carrying that weight, carrying that energy, carrying those spirits. Let it go. Take back your power. Move with intentionality. Understand and know that when you are intentionally moving, that means you are moving with a purpose. So move in your purpose, your ordained purpose. Move where your soul is telling you to go. Your soul already knows where to go. For the scripture says, I knew you as you were knit in the womb. I knew you as you were being created. Listen to that. I, I, I knew me. Before any of you knew me, I knew me. So if that's true, in order for that to be true, that means I have to know me. Meaning I had to take the time to sit down with me and get in touch with me and talk to me and feel on me and understand me and process me and think about me and speak over me and listen to me and love on me. I had to do that so I know who I am. So when I make the decision to move, I'm moving for me and not anybody else. And it's not being selfish. It's operating in self-love. Because you have to love yourself in order for you to be able to love anybody else. You have to understand and know what it feels like. How do you know what it feels like if you don't give it to yourself? How do you know what you're looking for if you can't even find it within yourself to give it to yourself? Make that make sense. Because we real quick to say, oh, I want this person to talk to me this way. Oh, I want this person. Do you talk to yourself that way? Do you treat yourself that way? Do you love on yourself that way? Do you appreciate yourself that way? Do you hold yourself accountable for your actions the way you want somebody to be like held accountable for theirs? Let's be real. So when you're moving in intention, that means you holding yourself to a higher regard than anybody else. You know what you expect from yourself because you know what you're capable of. And if you don't, take the time to figure it out. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. We're here to be better versions of ourselves. So let's do that. And let's stop shrinking to fit and fill somebody else's glass or somebody else's jaw or to help somebody else feel comfortable about where they at. No. Where you at is where you at. Figure that shit out. Figure it out for yourself though. No lie. I ain't been laughing, but that shit funny. Real talk. Figure it out for yourself before you trying to figure it out for somebody else or make somebody else comfortable. Because quite frankly, I'm at a point now where I don't care if you're uncomfortable. Good. You need to be uncomfortable. Iron sharpens iron. So if you're in a situation and that person's uncomfortable with you being, they ain't supposed to be around you. They're not. Either they around you because they learning something from you, or they around you because they just want to be nosy and a hater. Like that's just where I'm at with it now. I'm not. Remove yourself. Know your worth. Know what you deserve, and know who needs to be around you, who don't. Make the changes that are necessary for you to be the best version of yourself, and do it. Do it. I got so many looks. I've overheard so many conversations felt so many energies, and I was like internalizing it. I'm just like, yo, why she looking at me like that? Or why they talking about me like that? Or why they giving me that energy? I don't care. I don't want to know. I internalized it at first, and I was like, wait a minute. Why am I taking on them? Who cares? How do I feel about me? Am I appreciating me? Am I being authentically me? Or am I about to adjust so they can feel better? No. I'm gonna be the eyesore. Because that's what I was designed to do. I'm gonna stand out because that's what I was designed to do. I'm gonna ruffle feathers because that's what I was designed to do. I'm walking in my purpose and my intentionality. You don't have to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's not always meant for you to understand somebody else's situation. And that's funny because I had this conversation with my son, excuse me, about a month ago, and we were talking about his brother and the decision and choice that his brother chose to make. And I explained to my son, I said, you know what? I know we didn't agree with what he was doing, but our job was to still continue to be true to who we were and who we are. So we can help him have a strong sounding board or a strong reflection so he can understand and know, hey, we see what you're doing, we recognize what you're doing, we're respecting what you're doing, we don't understand what you're doing, but we're supporting you in it. And we're holding true to our perspective of it and making it known that this is our perspective and our stance with it. However, at the same time, we're going to hold space for you too because you need it. You need the time to go through that journey and that process to figure you out. So who am I to say and tell you that you're wrong for walking the way you walk? That's your walk. That's your journey. I don't know what you came here to do. I don't know what your purpose is in life. It ain't my job to know. It's my job to know my purpose. It's my job to know what I was sent here to do. So if I'm going to be intentional, then that means I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to show up, excuse me, how I know I'm supposed to show up. I'm going to show up in full regalia because that's what I was supposed to do. And many of us don't do it because we want to fit in. Why would you want to fit in when you was designed to stand out? Like what person say that? Baby, I'm a star. Woo woo woo. What? I don't want to stop until I reach the top. Might not like it now, yeah, but I don't care. What, like, move with intention, move with purpose. I'm learning that when you take steps, God will take steps to match what you're putting out. What you give out is what you're going to get back. What you give to yourself is what's going to come back to you. Magnetize yourself. Attract to you what you know you deserve. A lot of times we're not attracting what we deserve because we're too busy looking at the next person, comparing ourselves to others and passing judgment and oh why doesn't it right? Stay in your lane. The true definition of it. Stay in your lane. Move with intentionality. Set the tone. Be the eyesore. Be the whistleblower. Who cares? Do you. And don't be unapologetically you. Don't feel like you gotta explain yourself. I don't owe you any explanation. I don't have to tell you why I am the way that I am. You're gonna have an opinion. You're entitled to have your opinion. That's your opinion. Who am I to tell you that you can't have an opinion? Hell, that don't even make sense. I'm not doing that anymore. So, like I said, I pray this message reaches whoever it's supposed to reach. I don't know who's gonna watch it, if anybody's gonna watch it, and quite frankly, I'm at the point now I really don't care. As long as I know I did my part, as long as I know I shared what I felt was on my heart to share, and I made a conscious effort to do so, despite what anybody else may think or feel. And with that being said, This is Lotus Evolutions 369, and I'm clocking out, friend. Deuces. That you want to live.